Hello and welcome back to the EquiHerbal Podcast, where we discuss all things herbs and horses to help you and your horse live a happy, healthier life naturally. I am Kayla Dendy, your master herbalist, and today we are delving into the world of an ancient remedy that is gaining remarkable traction in modern wellness circles. We will be discussing Astragalus, a powerful herb with a history as rich and deep as the soil it grows in. For centuries, this plant has been a cornerstone of traditional healing practices, revered for its profound ability to support the body's natural defenses and promote a state of balance and vitality. Its story is one of enduring wisdom, passed down through generations of healers who understood its value. Astragalus has a long and storied history of use in traditional Chinese medicine, dating back well over 2,000 years. In this ancient system of healing, it is known by the name Huang Qi, which translates to yellow leader. This name reflects its esteemed status as one of the most important tonic herbs available. It has been highly valued for its exceptional ability to strengthen the body's vital energy, often referred to as qi. The primary goal of using Huang Qi was to fortify this life force, thereby promoting overall well-being and resilience against illness. It was not just a remedy for sickness, but a fundamental tool for maintaining health and longevity, a true leader in the herbal world. In the framework of traditional Chinese medicine, Astragalus is considered a foundational herb. Its role is not merely to treat specific symptoms, but to address the underlying constitution of the individual, enhancing their innate capacity to heal and thrive. Because of its gentle yet powerful strengthening properties, it was rarely used in isolation. Instead, it was often combined with other synergistic herbs in complex formulations, tailored precisely to the needs of the patient. This sophisticated approach allowed herbalists to create potent remedies that could address multiple aspects of health simultaneously, making Astragalus a versatile and indispensable component of their practice, a true cornerstone of holistic health. This remarkable herb is now making significant waves in the Western world, where both herbalists and researchers are beginning to appreciate its vast potential. As we bridge the gap between ancient traditions and modern science, Astragalus stands out as a subject of immense interest. Its long history of safe and effective use provides a solid foundation for its growing popularity. In today's podcast, we will explore this journey, from its ancient roots in the East to its current role in Western herbalism. We will uncover why this yellow leader continues to command respect and how it can be a valuable addition to your own natural health toolkit. The journey of Astragalus from the fields of ancient China to the shelves of modern health stores is a fascinating tale of cultural and medicinal exchange. For millennia, its use was largely confined to the East, where it was an integral part of daily life and medical practice. Traditional Chinese medicine practitioners developed a deep and nuanced understanding of its properties, meticulously documenting its effects and refining its applications over countless generations. This knowledge formed a closed loop of wisdom, a treasure trove of herbal insight that remained largely unknown to the rest of the world for a very long time. The herb was a staple, not just in clinics but in kitchens, where it was used to prepare nourishing soups and teas to bolster family health. It was not until the mid-20th century that Astragalus truly began to cross the Great Divide and make its way into Western herbalism. This transition was part of a broader cultural movement in the 1960s and 70s, a time of great exploration and openness to alternative philosophies and healing modalities. As Westerners began to travel more widely and study Eastern traditions, they brought back knowledge of powerful herbs like Astragalus. Herbalists in Europe and North America started to experiment with this newcomer, cautiously integrating it into their own practices and observing its effects. This marked the beginning of a new chapter for the ancient herb, one of global recognition and application. The initial reception in the West was one of both curiosity and scientific scrutiny. While traditional use provided a compelling case, Western medicine demanded empirical evidence. Researchers began to investigate the chemical components of Astragalus, seeking to understand the mechanisms behind its reputed benefits. This scientific inquiry started to validate what Chinese healers had known for centuries, that Astragalus possessed remarkable properties capable of influencing the body's most critical systems. Studies began to shed light on its immune-modulating, anti-inflammatory, and adaptogenic effects, providing a scientific language to describe its traditional functions and building a solid bridge between two different worlds of medicine. Today, Astragalus stands as a shining example of successful East-West herbal integration. It has earned a respected place in the Western pharmacopoeia, particularly for its ability to support and regulate the immune system. Many modern herbalists now consider it an essential tool, using it in much the same way as their Eastern counterparts, to build resilience, enhance vitality, and support the body during times of stress and illness. Its journey illustrates the power of combining ancient wisdom with modern research, creating a more comprehensive and holistic approach to health that benefits people and their animals all over the world. We are now seeing the fruits of this incredible medicinal exchange. As the popularity of Astragalus has grown in human wellness, so too has the interest in its application for our animal companions, especially horses. Horse owners are increasingly seeking natural, gentle, and effective ways to support the health and performance of their equine partners. The principles that make Astragalus so valuable for humans, strengthening vital energy, supporting immune function, and enhancing resilience, are directly applicable to the needs of horses. These magnificent animals are often subjected to various stressors, from intense training and competition schedules to travel and environmental changes, all of which can take a toll on their physical well-being and immune systems. In the equestrian world, maintaining a robust immune system is paramount. A healthy horse is better equipped to fend off common illnesses, recover more quickly from exertion, and maintain peak condition. Astragalus is emerging as a go-to herb for this very purpose. It is considered an adaptogen, which means it helps the body adapt to stress, whether physical, chemical, or biological. For a performance horse, this can translate into improved stamina, reduced fatigue, and a lower susceptibility to the opportunistic infections that can sideline an athletic career. It works not by overstimulating the immune system, but by modulating it, helping it to respond more efficiently and appropriately when challenged. The benefits of Astragalus for horses extend beyond just general immune support. It is often used to help horses that are in recovery, whether from an illness, an injury, or a period of intense work. Its traditional use for strengthening the body and replenishing energy makes it an excellent tonic for animals that are run down or debilitated. By supporting the body's core functions, it can help accelerate the healing process and restore a horse to its former strength and vitality. This gentle, restorative action makes it a safe and valuable addition to a holistic recovery plan, helping your horse bounce back and feel their best without the use of harsh or aggressive interventions. In this podcast, our focus is always on providing you with knowledge that is both practical and empowering. By exploring the deep history and modern science of Astragalus, we aim to give you the confidence to consider how this ancient herb might fit into a natural care regimen for your horse. We will discuss its specific actions, how it can be used safely, and the incredible potential it holds for promoting a life of health and happiness for both you and your equine friend. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this remarkable plant and learn how to harness its power naturally, continuing our journey into the world of herbs and horses. Astragalus is a remarkably hardy plant, a testament to its powerful nature, as it often grows in harsh environments where other plants might struggle to survive. It thrives in less than perfect soil, showcasing its incredible resilience and adaptability. In its native China, this esteemed herb is referred to as Huang Qi, a name that honors its significance in traditional medicine. It is also known by other common names, including milk vetch, and sometimes by its Latin root name, Radix astragalii. Scientifically, the primary medicinal species is known as Astragalus membranaceus. This plant belongs to a vast and important group of medicinal plants in the Leguminosae, or legume family, sharing characteristics with peas and beans. The plant itself is a perennial, meaning it lives for more than 2 years, and it belongs to the sprawling legume family. This classification places it among a diverse group of plants known for their distinctive pea-like flowers and seed pods. The leaf structure of Astragalus is a clear giveaway of its heritage, closely resembling that of a typical member of the pea family, with its compound leaves composed of multiple small leaflets arranged along a central stem. It is often described as a short-lived, sprawling perennial, which means it tends to grow outwards rather than upwards, creating a low, bushy form. It can, however, reach a respectable size, growing up to 4 feet in height under the right conditions. While there are over 3,000 species of Astragalus found throughout the world, the one most prized for its medicinal qualities, Astragalus membranaceus, is native to the northeastern regions of China. It is from this specific region that its use in traditional Chinese medicine originated and spread. However, its value has led to its cultivation in many other parts of the world, including the United States, where there is a growing interest in cultivating medicinal herbs. Although it has been planted widely, wild populations of this specific medicinal species are still quite rare to find in the Western Hemisphere. This makes cultivated sources the primary supply for herbalists and consumers outside of Asia. The ongoing cultivation of medicinal astragalus in places like the United States is an interesting development in the plant's history. As it is grown more widely for medicinal purposes, the chances of it escaping cultivation and establishing itself in the wild increase. Herbalists and botanists watch this process with interest, as it is expected that sooner or later this valuable plant will begin to naturalize in its new environments. This potential spread highlights the plant's robust and tenacious character, the very same quality that traditional healers have valued for centuries. Its ability to not only survive but thrive speaks volumes about the vital energy it is said to impart. The genus Astragalus has an impressive global footprint, with its numerous species distributed widely across several continents. The plant family is mainly found throughout the temperate regions of the Northern Hemisphere, with a strong presence in Asia and Europe. It also extends into South America and Africa, adapting to a wide range of climates and terrains. Interestingly, despite this broad distribution, its presence in North America and Oceania is comparatively rare, with fewer native species found in these areas. This global spread demonstrates the incredible diversity within the Astragalus genus, although only a select few species are used for their potent medicinal properties, with Astragalus membranaceus being the most prominent. The primary medicinal species, Astragalus membranaceus, traces its origins specifically to China and the neighboring regions of Mongolia. This is the heartland of the herb, where it has been wild harvested and cultivated for thousands of years. The specific environmental conditions of this region, the soil composition, the climate, and the altitude, are what have shaped the unique chemical profile of the plant that makes it so valuable in medicine. While other species of Astragalus exist worldwide, it is this particular variety that has been the subject of extensive historical use and modern scientific research, cementing its status as the true Huang Qi of traditional Chinese medicine. In the United States, while wild populations of the medicinal Astragalus membranaceus are not common, the country is home to a number of other native Astragalus species. It is estimated that around 16 different species of Astragalus grow naturally within the United States. Many of these are commonly known as loco weed. It is critically important to distinguish these from the medicinal Chinese species. Certain native North American Astragalus species are known to accumulate high levels of selenium or produce toxic alkaloids, making them poisonous to livestock and unsuitable for human consumption. This underscores the importance of proper identification and sourcing when using Astragalus for health purposes. The part of the Astragalus plant that is most valued and primarily used in herbal medicine is the root. The roots are typically harvested from plants that are 4 to 5 years old, as this allows them sufficient time to develop the concentration of active compounds that give the herb its powerful effects. After harvesting, the long, fibrous roots are cleaned, sliced, and dried for use in various preparations, from traditional decoctions and soups to modern tinctures and capsules. The focus on the root is a key aspect of its traditional use, as healers long ago determined that the plant's vital energy and medicinal strength are most concentrated below the ground. Astragalus has been a cornerstone of Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Its earliest record appears in the Han Dynasty's Sheneng Ben Cao Jing, where it was praised as a superior, safe tonic for health and longevity. The Ming Dynasty's Li Shizhen ranked it as the foremost tonic herb, emphasizing its power to strengthen the body's vital energy and defend against illness. Today, Astragalus remains a key ingredient in hundreds of Chinese patent medicines, trusted for its versatility and safety. Its reputation extends beyond China, valued in traditional medicine across Mongolia, Korea, and Russia, for reinforcing energy and resilience. This enduring legacy cements Astragalus as a foundational herb in Asian healing traditions. In traditional Chinese medicine, Astragalus is a fundamental herb for restoring energy and vitality. It's prescribed for spleen deficiency, fatigue, poor appetite, and chronic weakness, by boosting the body's ability to generate qi from food. Astragalus also stops spontaneous sweating and supports those with depleted energy, making it vital for chronic illness recovery. Traditionally, it's used to rebuild strength in wasting diseases and nerve conditions, believed to nourish both qi and blood. Rarely used alone, astragalus is combined with other herbs to create personalized synergistic formulas. Its gentle restorative power makes it a team player in holistic healing. Astragalus began as a kitchen staple in China, simmered in soups and teas to infuse meals with health benefits. This tradition blurred the line between food and medicine, making daily nourishment a form of preventative care. The West only discovered astragalus in the 1960s, as interest in Eastern medicine grew. Its reputation soared among Western herbalists for immune support and resilience. Today, astragalus is a global adaptogen, valued for its safety and ability to help the body withstand modern stress. Its journey from ancient kitchens to worldwide clinics is a testament to its enduring power. Astragalus's healing power comes from a rich blend of over 200 compounds, especially polysaccharides, isoflavonoids, and saponins. These key groups drive its immune-boosting, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory effects. The most potent are the water-soluble polysaccharides concentrated in the root, which support immunity and chronic conditions. Their structure and concentration vary by species and plant part, but the root remains the prized source. This scientific understanding validates centuries of traditional root-based preparations. Astragalus's chemistry is the foundation of its broad therapeutic reach. Astragalus's power lies in the synergy of its polysaccharides, saponins, astragalusides, and flavonoids. These compounds work together, making whole root extracts more effective than isolated ingredients. Hot water extraction, as in traditional soups and teas, releases the most potent benefits. Isoflavones support muscle and immunity, while saponins help the body adapt to stress and protect the heart and nerves. This complex interplay addresses health from multiple angles, building deep resilience. Astragalus is a masterclass in herbal synergy, nature's holistic healer. Beyond the major active compounds, astragalus species also serve as a valuable source of essential minerals and trace elements, which they absorb from the soil. The roots are known to contain important minerals such as molybdenum, copper, manganese, selenium, chromium, and cobalt. They also accumulate cesium, rubidium, scandium, iron, and zinc, among more than 200 other trace elements that have been identified. Among these, the concentrations of iron, manganese, zinc, and aluminum tend to be higher than the others, contributing to the plant's overall nutritional and therapeutic profile. This mineral richness adds another layer of support, providing the body with micronutrients that are vital for countless enzymatic and cellular functions, including a healthy immune response. In addition to its mineral content, astragalus is also a source of amino acids, the fundamental building blocks of proteins. Analysis of the root has identified at least 20 different amino acids, including significant amounts of arginine, aspartic acid, asparagine, proline, and alanine. These compounds are essential for everything from tissue repair and muscle synthesis to the production of neurotransmitters and immune cells. The presence of these amino acids further explains the herb's traditional reputation as a building or tonic remedy, as it literally provides some of the raw materials the body needs to repair itself, generate energy, and maintain its structural integrity, especially during times of recovery or stress. The chemical complexity of astragalus does not end there. Researchers have continued to identify a wide variety of other beneficial organic compounds within the plant. This extensive list includes substances like folic acid, a crucial B vitamin, and essential fatty acids such as palmitic acid, linoleic acid, and linolenic acid. The plant also contains bitter elements, coumarins, chloric acid, and phenolic acids like caffeic acid, ferulic acid, and isoferulic acid. These compounds contribute to the herb's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, helping to protect cells from damage and regulate inflammatory pathways throughout the body, further enhancing its overall protective effects. Finally, other notable compounds such as choline, betaine, and B-sitosterol have also been identified from astragalus. Choline is vital for nerve function and fat metabolism, while betaine plays a role in cardiovascular health. B-sitosterol is a plant sterol that has been studied for its ability to support prostate health and modulate immune function. The presence of this incredibly diverse phytochemical portfolio, from major players like polysaccharides and saponins down to trace minerals and fatty acids, paints a clear picture. Astragalus is not a simple remedy with a single action. It is a complex, multifaceted natural medicine that nourishes and supports the body on numerous levels. In both traditional systems and modern clinical practice, the root of the Astragalus plant holds a revered status as a premier tonic herb. For thousands of years in traditional Chinese medicine, it has been skillfully combined with other synergistic herbs to create powerful formulas designed to boost the body's core energy reserves. Its primary role was to increase stamina, build strength, and enhance overall vitality, making it an essential remedy for individuals experiencing fatigue, weakness, or recovering from illness. This historical application as a constitutional builder forms the very foundation of its use today, where it is frequently recommended for those feeling run down or in need of deep, restorative support. This traditional wisdom has translated directly into the modern natural health market. Today, potent extracts of Astragalus root are widely sold as dietary supplements, prized for their ability to help the body adapt to stress and maintain balance. One of the most common reasons people turn to this ancient herb is to improve their immune function, particularly as a preventative measure during cold and flu season, or for those who seem to catch every bug that goes around. Another major application is for decreasing chronic or persistent fatigue. Unlike stimulants that provide a temporary and often jittery lift, Astragalus works by nourishing the body's own energy production systems, offering a more sustained and foundational sense of energy and well-being. For our equine partners, these same principles are incredibly relevant and valuable. Horses, especially those in demanding work or competition, are athletes who require immense stamina and strength. The daily grind of training, travel, and performance can deplete their energy reserves and tax their systems, leading to fatigue and a decline in performance. Astragalus can be a wonderful natural ally in these situations, acting as a gentle yet effective tonic to help maintain their vitality. It supports their ability to cope with physical stress, helping them to recover more efficiently from exertion and sustain their peak condition over a long season, ensuring they feel strong, energetic, and ready to perform their best. The concept of vitality extends beyond simple physical energy. It encompasses a state of overall thriving. For a horse that is recovering from an illness, dealing with a chronic condition, or simply advancing in age, Astragalus can help to restore that spark. Its deeply nourishing properties support the fundamental processes of the body, helping to rebuild strength from the inside out. By bolstering the body's core energy, or Qi, as traditional practitioners would say, it helps the animal feel more robust and engaged with life. This makes it a wonderful addition to a holistic care plan aimed at not just managing symptoms, but truly enhancing the quality of life for our beloved horses. One of the most extensively researched areas of Astragalus's clinical application is in the field of oncology, where it is used as an adjunctive therapy. The powerful Astragalus polysaccharides have been identified as highly effective components with significant low-toxicity anti-tumor activity. These complex sugars do not typically kill cancer cells directly, but work by powerfully modulating the patient's own immune response, making it more effective at identifying and fighting the disease. In particular, Astragalus polysaccharide has been shown to have not only a protective effect on the body's healthy tissues, but also an effective anti-tumor activity for patients with non-small cell lung cancer, one of the most common forms of lung cancer worldwide. The true clinical strength of Astragalus in cancer care often lies in its ability to be combined with conventional treatments like chemotherapy and radiation. Numerous studies have shown that when Astragalus polysaccharides are used alongside standard chemotherapy drugs, the overall treatment effect can be significantly improved. More importantly, it helps to bolster the patient's own immunity, which is often severely suppressed by these aggressive treatments. This immune support can reduce the debilitating side effects of radiotherapy and chemotherapy, such as nausea, fatigue, and bone marrow suppression. By mitigating these effects, Astragalus can enhance the clinical efficacy of the treatment and dramatically improve the quality of life for patients undergoing this difficult journey. This supportive role is equally vital in veterinary medicine, especially for horses and dogs diagnosed with cancer. Conditions like equine sarcoids, melanomas, or lymphoma can be challenging to manage, and conventional treatments can be hard on the animal's system. Integrating Astragalus into a treatment protocol can help support the horse's body through the rigors of therapy. It helps to maintain their immune function, keep their energy levels up, and support their overall well-being during a stressful time. This allows the horse to better tolerate treatments and maintain a better quality of life, which is a primary goal in veterinary oncology. providing comfort and strength when it is needed most. Beyond cancer, Astragalus shows remarkable promise in supporting recovery from physical trauma and promoting tissue repair. It has been proven that Astragalus polysaccharides can significantly promote wound healing by stimulating the proliferation and migration of fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are the primary cells responsible for building connective tissue and are essential for repairing damage. The number and activity of these cells are closely related to the speed and quality of wound repair. Therefore, the ability of Astragalus to boost fibroblast activity makes it a valuable tool for healing chronic wounds, surgical incisions, or skin lesions, helping to ensure a faster and more complete recovery for both human and animal patients. The protective and restorative actions of Astragalus extend deep into the body's internal systems, with particularly notable benefits for the cardiovascular system. The herb's polysaccharides and other active compounds have been shown to protect the blood vessels from damage, which is a key factor in preventing atherosclerosis and other vascular diseases. Furthermore, they can significantly improve conditions of myocardial ischemia and hypoxia, which occur when the heart muscle is not receiving enough blood and oxygen. This action can help alleviate symptoms like chest pain or angina. It also exhibits properties that help prevent the formation of dangerous blood clots or thrombosis, making it a multifaceted guardian for overall heart health and circulatory function. In veterinary practice, especially for our canine and feline companions, Astragalus has demonstrated clear benefits for heart health. Experiments have shown that it can help control a rise in blood pressure and effectively lower existing high blood pressure in cats, dogs, and rats under anesthesia. It exerts positive cardiac effects, increasing coronary blood flow while simultaneously decreasing coronary circulation resistance. This means the heart muscle gets more blood with less effort. It has also been shown to decrease the release of troponin T, a marker of heart muscle damage, and can assist significantly in the recovery process following a heart attack, showcasing its role as a powerful cardiotonic and restorative. The benefits for horses are just as significant, particularly for performance horses or older animals who may be at risk for cardiovascular strain. Conditions like congestive heart disease or hypertension can affect equines, and Astragalus offers a natural way to support cardiac function. By improving circulation and protecting the heart muscle, it can help maintain cardiovascular efficiency and endurance. This is crucial for athletic horses who need a strong, healthy heart to perform at their best, and it is equally important for senior horses, helping to support their quality of life by ensuring their most vital organ remains as strong as possible for as long as possible. Beyond the heart, Astragalus plays a key role in supporting other vital organ systems. In traditional Chinese medicine, it was often used to address issues of fluid retention and support kidney function, a use that is now being validated by modern research. For the digestive system, investigations into its effects on the small intestine of dogs indicated that it could strengthen movement and improve muscle tonus, particularly in the jejunum. This suggests it can help improve digestive efficiency and nutrient absorption. Its ability to protect blood vessels, resist aging, and prolong life, as noted in traditional texts, also contributes to maintaining the luster and elasticity of the skin, reflecting a state of deep internal health. The applications of Astragalus in veterinary medicine are broad and incredibly valuable, mirroring many of its uses in humans. It is a cornerstone herb for treating a wide array of conditions in companion animals, particularly dogs. It is frequently employed for immune-related issues like canine distemper and kennel cough, where its ability to modulate the immune system can help the animal mount a more effective response to the virus. For chronic conditions, such as recurring infections, immune deficiency syndromes, or even as a supportive therapy for cancer, Astragalus helps to strengthen the body's foundational health, making it more resilient against disease and the stresses of long-term illness. The herb's restorative properties are also highly prized in animal care. It is an excellent choice for helping to heal chronic wounds and persistent skin lesions that have been slow to resolve. Its ability to stimulate fibroblast activity and improve circulation to the area can kickstart the healing process. For internal organ support, it is used in cases of chronic hepatitis to protect liver cells and in managing hypertension and congestive heart disease. Furthermore, it serves as an excellent tonic for chronic debility and the general effects of aging, helping older animals maintain their strength, energy, and overall vitality, providing a better quality of life in their senior years. Scientific studies have lent strong support to these traditional veterinary uses. For instance, The astragalicides found in the root have been shown to effectively delay senility in middle-aged mice and exhibit powerful anti-aging effects on induced senescent mice. They achieve this by improving brain function and through their potent immunomodulatory effects. In animal models, the administration of astragalus has been shown to increase the size of the spleen, a vital immune organ, and to promote the synthesis of antibodies. This provides concrete evidence for its reputation as an immune-enhancing and life-extending tonic, validating its use for supporting animals through the aging process. For horses specifically, astragalus is an indispensable tool for managing chronic issues and supporting performance. It is used for horses with compromised immune systems, such as those suffering from chronic infections or conditions like Cushing's disease that can suppress immunity. It is also beneficial for bleeders, horses with exercise-induced pulmonary hemorrhage, due to its supportive effects on blood vessels and lung health. As a general tonic, it helps performance horses recover from the stress of competition and travel, and it supports aging horses by combating debility and strengthening their core resilience against the challenges that come with age, truly living up to its name as the yellow leader of the herbal world. The scientific community has shown considerable interest in astragalus, subjecting it to a vast amount of rigorous testing. This includes a multitude of clinical trials with human participants, as well as extensive in vivo and in vitro studies to understand its mechanisms at a cellular level. A quick search on PubMed, a major database for biomedical literature, reveals over 5,700 citations for studies involving astragalus. This number is impressive, yet it only scratches the surface, as it does not include the many thousands of Chinese studies that have never been indexed for this international database. The Chinese National Knowledge Infrastructure, or CNKI database, for example, now contains over 16,000 entries on this single herb, showcasing the depth of research conducted in its native land. A significant portion of the clinical studies and trials focusing on immunostimulation has centered on the use of astragalus in cancer treatment. Specifically, it has been heavily researched as an adjunctive therapy to chemotherapy, aiming to help stimulate immune function that has been depressed by the powerful drugs. The research has consistently found that the plant exerts a broad immunostimulatory effect. In studies with cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy, the use of astragalus led to a significant improvement in white blood cell counts, often helping them return to a normal range. This is a critical benefit, as it helps patients better withstand the rigors of treatment and reduces their risk of dangerous infections during a highly vulnerable period. The herb has been found to be particularly useful in preventing or reversing immunosuppression from any source, whether it is caused by aging, bacterial infections, viral illnesses, or chemical exposures like chemotherapy. This broad-acting effect makes it an incredibly versatile immune ally. Its mechanisms of action are multifaceted. It has been shown to enhance phagocytosis, the process where immune cells engulf and destroy pathogens. It also increases the production of superoxide dismutase, a powerful antioxidant enzyme, from macrophages. This dual action not only boosts the immune system's activity, but also helps protect it from oxidative stress, ensuring it can function optimally when needed most. Beyond cancer care, the immune-boosting effects of astragalus have been demonstrated in more common ailments. In one notable study, 88 children who suffered from recurrent respiratory infections were divided into two groups. One group received astragalus for a year, while the other group did not. The results were compelling. The children in the astragalus group experienced significantly fewer occurrences of respiratory infections over the course of the year. This clinical evidence supports its traditional use as a protective tonic, validating its ability to strengthen the body's defenses against common illnesses and keep vulnerable populations like children healthier throughout the year. The research on astragalus extends well beyond immunity, with numerous clinical trials exploring its profound benefits for heart disease. The evidence suggests that it can help reverse damage to the heart muscle resulting from various conditions. In the context of heart disease, some of its most important impacts are on improving left ventricular function, reducing angina pain, and alleviating shortness of breath. While it may not be a complete cure for conditions like atrioventricular block, a type of heart rhythm disorder, studies show that it does improve electrophysiological parameters and can ameliorate the severity of AV block to some extent, offering significant support for cardiac function. In one compelling clinical trial, astragalus was tested against the standard medication nifedipine in the treatment of 92 patients suffering from ischemic heart disease. The results were remarkable. The patients treated with Astragalus experienced more significant relief from angina pectoris than the group on medication. Furthermore, their EKG test results showed an improvement rate of 82.6%. In another trial involving 19 individuals with congestive heart failure, a 2-week course of Astragalus led to 15 of them experiencing a significant alleviation of symptoms like chest distress and dyspnea. Their exercise tolerance also increased substantially, demonstrating a tangible improvement in their quality of life. Modern research has also validated the herb's traditional use for supporting kidney health. An Astragalus-based formula was shown to help preserve residual renal function in patients already on dialysis, a critical outcome that can improve their overall health. It was also found to reduce proteinuria, or excess protein in the urine, in patients with a kidney disorder called idiopathic membranous nephropathy. Furthermore, systematic reviews of multiple studies have reported consistent benefits of using Astragalus as an adjunctive therapy for diabetic kidney disease. It was shown to produce short-term reductions in albuminuria, proteinuria, and serum creatinine levels, all key markers of kidney damage. The protective effects of Astragalus also reach the brain. Studies have revealed benefits in counteracting memory disorders, attributed to its activity as a nerve growth promoting factor and its ability to increase the density of M cholinergic receptors in the brains of senile rats. In a human study, 106 newborns with neonatal hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, or brain damage from oxygen deprivation, were followed. The group receiving oral Astragalus granules for 7 months showed better recovery and fewer long-term negative effects, including a markedly reduced incidence of cerebral palsy compared to the group on standard medication. This highlights its potent neuroprotective and regenerative potential. Modern research has thoroughly explored the wide-ranging potential benefits of Astragalus, confirming its powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antiviral properties. These foundational actions contribute to its ability to support the function of vital organs like the liver, kidneys, and heart. A number of clinical trials have found the herb to be effective in the clinical treatment of hepatitis B and other forms of liver disease. In these studies, patients taking Astragalus showed improved liver function tests. The herb also demonstrated a protective effect, shielding the liver from further damage and, in some cases, even stimulating the regeneration of healthy liver tissue, showcasing its deep restorative capabilities. The herb's anti-cancer effects have been observed against a variety of cancer cell lines, including gastric, colon, hepatic, and ovarian cancer cells. Concomitant treatment with Astragalus has been shown to increase the cancer cell-killing activity of conventional therapies while simultaneously decreasing their harsh side effects. Specifically, it has been found to enhance the effectiveness of platinum-based chemotherapy and to protect against the neurotoxicity often caused by the drug oxaliplatin. Limited clinical data also suggest that Astragalus may be a useful tool in managing cancer-related fatigue, a pervasive and debilitating symptom that significantly impacts patients' quality of life during and after treatment. Meta-analyses, which pool the results of multiple scientific studies, have further solidified the role of Astragalus in supportive care. These large-scale reviews have shown strong associations between the use of Astragalus and significant reductions in chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting, as well as gastrointestinal toxicity. It has also been linked to a reduction in radiation-induced lung injury for cancer patients. Across the board, studies consistently report improvements in the overall quality of life for patients with various cancers, including hepatocellular cancers. It has also been associated with longer survival times in patients with acute myeloid leukemia, underscoring its profound impact on treatment outcomes. In healthy individuals, Astragalus has been shown to actively engage the immune system. One study using a sublingual and ingested Astragalus root extract found that it produced measurable increases in immune cells, including monocytes, neutrophils, and lymphocytes, as well as platelets. The participants' circulating cytokine levels also increased, and they reported self-reported symptoms similar to a mild viral-type immune response, such as transient fatigue, malaise, and headache. This demonstrates that the herb is not merely a passive tonic but actively stimulates and primes the immune system, keeping it vigilant and ready to respond to potential threats, thereby enhancing the body's overall resilience. When considering any herbal supplement, it is crucial to have a clear understanding of its safety profile, including any potential risks or interactions. For Astragalus, the overall safety record is exceptionally good, especially for the specific medicinal species, Astragalus membranaceus. However, it is important to be aware of a key distinction within the vast Astragalus genus. The plant is a relative of a group of North American species commonly known as locoweed. The aerial, or above ground, portions of these specific locoweed varieties are known to be toxic to livestock, causing neurological damage and other serious health issues. It is absolutely essential to ensure that any Astragalus product being used is derived from the correct, non-toxic Chinese species, where it is the root, not the aerial parts, that is used medicinally. Another important consideration related to the plant's environment is its ability to accumulate certain minerals from the soil. Specifically, Astragalus is known to be a selenium accumulator. This means that if it is grown in soil with a high selenium content, the plant's tissues, particularly the root, can concentrate this element. While selenium is an essential trace mineral required for many bodily functions, it can become toxic in high doses over a prolonged period. Therefore, it is vital to source Astragalus from reputable suppliers who conduct rigorous testing for heavy metals and other contaminants. This ensures that the final product contains safe levels of all constituents, allowing you to reap the benefits without unintended risks from soil composition. In terms of direct toxicity, the medicinal root of Astragalus membranaceus has an outstanding safety record. There have been no reports of toxicity resulting from the regular, daily use of the herb, even when consumed in large doses over extended periods. This is strongly supported by its history. Chinese medical literature and practitioners report its consistent use for millennia, often as a daily tonic food or tea, for treating common ailments like colds and flu, and for addressing suppressed immune function. This long and continuous history of safe use, without documented side effects, provides a strong testament to the herb's gentle and non-toxic nature when the correct species and part are used appropriately. Despite its general safety, some preclinical studies have raised theoretical concerns. Due to its antioxidant and potential estrogenic activities, there is a theoretical possibility that it could interfere with certain chemotherapy drugs or affect hormone-sensitive cancers. However, it is crucial to contextualize these findings. They are based on preclinical studies, often using isolated compounds in petri dishes at extremely high concentrations that are unlikely to ever be achieved in the human body through normal supplementation. Therefore, it is very difficult to extrapolate these findings to make firm clinical recommendations, and they do not reflect the outcomes seen in numerous human clinical trials where the herb has been used safely. While Astragalus is generally safe for most people and animals, there are specific situations where caution is warranted or its use is contraindicated. The most significant contraindication is for individuals who have received organ transplants. Because Astragalus is a powerful immune system modulator and enhancer, it can potentially increase the risk of organ rejection. The immune system of a transplant recipient is intentionally suppressed with medication to prevent it from attacking the new foreign organ. Using an herb that stimulates immune activity could counteract the effects of these essential immunosuppressant drugs, leading to dangerous complications. Therefore, Astragalus should be strictly avoided in all transplant patients. Another area where careful consideration is needed is in the context of certain autoimmune diseases. While Astragalus is an immunomodulator, meaning it helps to balance the immune system, its stimulating properties could theoretically exacerbate conditions where the immune system is already overactive and attacking the body's own tissues. For example, some practitioners advise caution when using Astragalus in certain kinds of late-stage Lyme disease, as there is a concern it could worsen autoimmune-like responses that can develop in that particular disease. This caution extends to other autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, where it is best to work with a knowledgeable healthcare provider to determine if it is appropriate. Regarding drug interactions, Astragalus appears to have a relatively clean profile, but a few potential interactions should be noted. As mentioned, it should not be combined with immunosuppressant drugs like cyclosporin, which are used for transplant patients and in some autoimmune diseases. There is also a theoretical concern that it could decrease the effectiveness of the chemotherapy drug cyclophosphamide, so its use should be discussed with an oncologist. On the other hand, it can have synergistic or beneficial interactions. Use of the herb with the antiviral drugs, interferon and acyclovir, may actually increase their therapeutic effects, as has been shown in clinical trials for hepatitis B and cervical erosion. For horse owners, the same general cautions apply. It should not be given to a horse with a known autoimmune condition without consulting a veterinarian who is experienced in herbal medicine. While it is an excellent tonic for general immune support, it is traditionally not recommended for use during the acute phase of an infection when a fever is present. The traditional approach is to use herbs that clear heat and resolve the infection first, and then introduce astragalus during the recovery phase to rebuild strength and prevent recurrence. This nuanced approach ensures the herb is used to its greatest benefit, supporting the body at the right time and in the right way. As we conclude our deep dive into the world of astragalus, it is clear that this ancient herb is far more than just a passing wellness trend. It is a profound medicinal plant with a legacy of over 2,000 years, rightfully earning its name, Huang Qi, or yellow leader. From its origins in traditional Chinese medicine as a foundational tonic for strengthening qi and promoting vitality, its value has been consistently recognized and revered. This enduring wisdom, passed down through countless generations of healers, has now been embraced by the West, where modern science is continually validating its remarkable properties. The journey of astragalus from ancient fields to modern laboratories is a testament to its powerful and reliable effects on health. The strength of astragalus lies in its complexity and its holistic action on the body. It is not a simple remedy with a single target, but a sophisticated natural pharmacy containing over 200 active compounds, including powerful polysaccharides, saponins, and flavonoids. These constituents work in synergy to modulate the immune system, protect the body from oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and support the function of vital organs like the heart, kidneys, and liver. This multifaceted approach is what makes it such a versatile ally, capable of building deep, foundational resilience rather than just managing surface-level symptoms. It nourishes the body from the inside out, helping it to adapt, heal, and thrive. The extensive body of research from thousands of studies in both the East and West provides a solid foundation of evidence for its use. Clinical trials have demonstrated its effectiveness in supporting cancer patients through the rigors of chemotherapy, reducing side effects and improving quality of life. Studies have confirmed its ability to protect the cardiovascular system, enhance recovery from heart conditions, and preserve kidney and brain function. This scientific validation builds a bridge of trust, giving us the confidence to integrate this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, knowing that its benefits are backed by rigorous investigation and a long history of safe, effective application. Ultimately, astragalus stands as a shining example of an herb that has stood the test of time. Its ability to enhance stamina, fight fatigue, and support recovery makes it an invaluable tool for anyone seeking to maintain health in our demanding modern world. Whether used as a traditional tea, a culinary ingredient, or a standardized supplement, its purpose remains the same: to fortify the body's natural defenses and promote a state of balanced well-being. The wisdom of the yellow leader is as relevant today as it was millennia ago, offering a gentle yet powerful path to greater health and vitality for both humans and the animals we care for. For horse owners dedicated to natural and holistic care, astragalus offers a safe, gentle, and profoundly effective tool to support the health of their equine partners. The same principles that make it so valuable for human health, enhancing immunity, building stamina, and promoting recovery, are directly applicable to the needs of our horses. In a world where horses face stressors from training, competition, travel, and environmental changes, providing them with an adaptogenic herb like astragalus can make a significant difference. It helps their bodies better cope with these demands, maintaining their resilience and ensuring they stay healthy, happy, and vibrant throughout their lives, from their athletic careers to their golden years. When considering adding astragalus to your horse's regimen, it is best used as a long-term tonic rather than a short-term fix. Its effects are building and cumulative, working over time to strengthen the body's core systems. It is an excellent choice for performance horses needing support for their immune systems and recovery, for older horses needing to maintain vitality, or for any horse that seems run down or is recovering from illness or injury. Sourcing a high-quality product from a reputable supplier is paramount to ensure you are using the correct non-toxic species, and that it is free from contaminants like heavy metals, guaranteeing both safety and efficacy for your beloved animal. Practical application is straightforward. Powdered astragalus root can be easily added to your horse's daily feed. While it is considered very safe, it is always wise to follow the foundational principles of its use. Avoid administering it during the acute phase of a feverish illness, and instead, introduce it during the recovery period to help rebuild strength and prevent a recurrence. Always be mindful of any contraindications, such as diagnosed autoimmune conditions, and never use it if your horse is on specific immunosuppressant medications. Consulting with a veterinarian who is knowledgeable about herbal medicine can help you create the most effective and appropriate plan for your horse's individual needs. In embracing an herb like Astragalus, we are not just giving our horses a supplement, we are participating in a timeless tradition of natural healing. We are using the wisdom of the past, supported by the evidence of the present, to provide the best possible care for our companions. Thank you for joining us on the EquiHerbal podcast today. We hope this exploration of Astragalus has empowered you with the knowledge to continue building a life of health and happiness for you and your horse naturally. Until next time, stay healthy and may your pastures be green.